What is up, guys? My name's Simian. My name is Yin. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, but today's conversation is going to be a little controversial. Now, with that being said, please keep it respectful in the comments if you would like to state your opinions, and please feel free to do so. Now, we are going to get right into it, but I did want to quickly say that I am giving a giveaway, and there will be two winners for the new Horse Ranch expansion pack. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, as well as follow me on Twitter or TikTok. And yes, PC and console are able to join this giveaway. Now, with that being said, we are going to jump into the controversial topics that I did want to talk about today, and that's involving the sim gurus and specifically. Now, we do know they've been facing a lot of backlash as of recently, considering the new Horse Ranch expansion pack, the R&B situation, and as well as the console. Now, there's many more, but we'll get into that in just a second. And again, I did want to bring up the fact that The Sims has yet to say anything on these topics personally and has left it up to the sim gurus. Now, we do know the recent patch update that had happened a couple of weeks ago where the bug fixes ended up including the Sims team. Many people did find this very concerning, considering why is the Sims team one of the bug fixes, but no one has said anything just yet or made an announcement. Now, with that being said, The Sims 4 has been under fire with a lot of things going on, including people feeling some type of way regarding the new trailer when it first came out. Now, I am one of those people, and if you want to see my reaction trailer, I'll actually link it down below for you guys. But again, I would love to know, if you haven't already stated your opinion, how you guys feel towards the Horse Ranch. Now, with that being said, even though there was controversy, the sim gurus did not hold back when it came down to replying to some of them. But lately, as we get more and more into the release of the trailer, many people are bringing up many more issues, and that took the sim gurus to have been fed up with the community. So Sim Guru Ninja actually tweeted out saying, do something nice for someone today. And he ended up posting this article in specific that says, why people lash out at service workers. People are increasingly berating service workers. They are forces at work that may explain why they're bearing the brunt of customers. Now, many people found this very interesting, considering why not just say what you want to say up front. But he also did go on to say, individual sim gurus can't respond to most questions outside the specific thing that they are working on. We're just mixed developers who occasionally join in on social media fun. We love the game and share what we hear. The main big sim account is always a great place for feedback. Now, this does involve the R&B, conversation that has been mentioned numerous times, where they're adding the sim gurus and as well as the Sims Direct and the Sims, but only the sim gurus have responded to the specific tweets. Now, with that being said, if you're interested in that video, I'll actually link it down below as well. And someone else by the name of Hot Moth Summer said, I think it would be very nice if at the Sims made a clear list of who's one to direct our concerns at for certain things. Also, a diversity rep we could address our concerns to. She also does go on to say, I think as a company you need to do more to ensure the safety of your employees and have a team of folks for when certain issues need to be addressed, like inclusion and equality, which comes up a lot and the Sims tends to ignore it. Also goes on to say, Simmers are going to have problems. If we had a place that would address us properly, we wouldn't have to make major campaigns for your attention. It shouldn't be on Popcorn to report what she heard. It's on the company to provide those employees for that position. Now, many Simmers did chime in under Sim Guru's post, saying by the name of Claire V. Gray, yeah, it's a group of specialists with different roles and skill sets. It makes sense. I appreciate the Sims team socialized with the Simmer community in the first place. I cherish the friendships I have made here. Now, Simatically actually ended up tweeting saying, welcome to the It's Been, a new series where we take a trip down memory lane and revisit all the bug fixes that have yet to be fixed. And guys, there was quite a few, and a lot of you did chime in on the issues that you guys have been having and facing. Well, with that being said, Simatically also tweeted, me watching Behind the Sims, and of course it's a sim guru that we don't hear much of, and a lot of people did from some kind of way saying, who is this person that, usually they bring on a sim guru that we all know, but this is Joanna, and the production director from The Sims 4, and this was stated back in Behind the Sim Summit when they were doing more focus on talking about the Horse Ranch pack and behind the scenes. Well, Sim Guru Nova actually tweeted back to this in specific, saying Joanna is one of the coolest and most knowledgeable producers on the team, and she's worked on tons of Sims games over the years. Now, a lot of people did take this as a little bit of shady, like considering or more of like a clapback, and people did have responses to that, but we'll get to that in just a second. But Nick M97 said, I thought I recognized her from somewhere. She's an icon, and as you guys can see, she worked on console of the Sims 3 Pets producers walkthrough. She's just more behind the scenes. Now, a thing I want to really get into specific is the word Simlish of the day. Now, this was mentioned over in the behind the scenes summit that recently happened the other day, and a lot of people took that the Sim gurus were actually throwing shade at the community, considering the word that they used and what it transferred and meant, meaning teased. Now, they said it did mean calm down, and they thought this was very directed towards them, considering a lot of people have been adding the Sim gurus over recent controversies and issues, and she said it multiple times throughout it. Now, someone by the name of Shirley Sims took to Twitter saying, day 2048 of asking Maxis to abolish the guru program and stop using their untrained employees as social media shields against the Sims community. Now, Sim Guru Nova has never not been a Sim guru to be shy, and she did go on to state, stating, no one forced us to be gurus. It's opt-in, hence how few of us there are compared to the large team. I can't speak for others, but personally, I choose to be one of the admiration I had for the other gurus before joining the team, plus how fun it can be to interact with y'all. She does go on to say, while it can be hard at times, I enjoy it overall. The highs are worth the lows, and ends it with a smiling emoji. Many people do feel like it's a little passive aggressive, but I would love to know your opinions. She does go on to continue to say, it can be a really tough balance for sure. I've had to step away a few times. Even recently, I unplugged for a few days to focus on work. It can definitely get overwhelming, lol. I'm protecting my peace. Now, Sim Guru Ninja also chimed in saying, we do it by choice and can walk away at any time for any reasons. Maxis never uses as a shield. We gurus want to interact with our community and do so as best we can. It's just for the love of the game. Now, with that being said, many Simmers have been taking conversations to this specific tweet, and someone by the name of Chrissy Kerr said, exactly. The issue is the fact that the Sims Direct is in no way direct and doesn't communicate at all. Just reports on patches, EPs. It's so frustrating. The fact that they haven't said a word about console controls is absolutely wild to me. Sadly, the gurus are all that's accessible. Someone else by the name of Sock Sim Stuff said, love how fast the team responds to claims about the gurus being harassed and unhappy at hyperspeed. Where was that for console controls or the R&B station that released on Juneteenth? Now, someone else responded back saying, Sim Guru Ninja was the first to follow me out of all the gurus, and I appreciate how much he does interact with us. To be a producer on the ground reading our feedback consistently is actually more helpful to the game's development. Now, someone else by the name of Lana said, exactly. Who else gets me is the community itself defends the gurus at hyperspeed too, but where is the same energy when addressing the issues mentioned below? Again, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions, and I'm going to state mine in just a second. Now, we do know the Sims Direct is not very direct when it comes down to actual issues and working on problems. They do not state anything that's going to be fixed unless their backs are against the wall or it's tremendously controversial to the point where they feel like they are going to be losing money. Again, it is EA after all, and the Sims have yet to say anything. My personal opinion on this whole topic is that I do agree with what she said. The Sim gurus, unfortunately, are at the forefront when it comes down to Sim issues, and because they are known to be speaking out, especially Sim Guru Ninja, Sim Guru Popcorn, and Sim Guru Nova, who have always responded back to us when it comes down to that. So again, it's kind of just like, well, if you don't want to be at the forefront, maybe you should. I'm not saying that they have the right to be harassed. No one should be harassed, but I do think people should be held responsible. And I feel like the Sim gurus use that as a shield to be like, well, no, we didn't choose to be Sim gurus. We just want to do it for the love of the game. But since you're responding back, people are going to look at that as, okay, these are the people I'm going to respond back to because we get answers when we talk to you. We don't get answers when we talk to Sims Direct. And it becomes an issue after issue because a lot of us feel like, who else are we left to talk to? And then it's like, what are we supposed to do? Go to Answers EHAQ, where the community manager has really just shut us down and barely says anything? Or are we supposed to go to the At The Sims team, who literally sugarcoats everything? Where are we supposed to go? Who are we supposed to talk to? Where are we supposed to announce our concerns? The only time our concerns are ever noticed is on Twitter. So when we are all adding the same thing, that is how you guys notice, okay, this needs to be done. Yes, they say go to Answers HQ, but most of the time it gets ignored and pushed to the side. That's my personal opinion, but I'd love to hear yours. Again, if you don't agree with me, that is completely fine, because that's what this community is all about. I love communication and I love talking all things Sims, and I want us to have a discussion in the comments respectfully. So with that being said, go ahead and feel free to tell me your thoughts and opinions, and what do you guys feel about all the Sim gurus talking and quote unquote clapping back towards the Sims community, and just overall everything in general, and how you guys are going to feel moving forward forward. A lot of people do feel that the sim gurus are going to stop responding to people, but we shall see. Now, with that being said, I do want to mention the giveaway one more time and letting you guys know that there will be 2 winners for the new Horse Ranch expansion pack. Subscribe to my YouTube channel is a must, and you can be following me on Twitter or TikTok. This is for PC and console as well. With that being said, I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you for all the love and support. Even if you just comment on my videos, and if you leave a thumbs up, which truly does help out my channel, I appreciate every single one of you, because at the end of the day, you guys have supported my channel in some kind of way, and for that, I thank you. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.